What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to bring you the top 5 gaming projects that I would buy right now in this very moment for February 2024 to get ready for the bull run and make millions in the upcoming 2 years, create generational wealth. So if you're new to this channel, this list is not going to be about biggest coins, safest coins that are 1 billion plus in market cap. This is relatively low cap because in these projects, you're going to get the best risk to reward ratio to make freaking millions in this bull run. So without any further ado, I want to get started. These are 5 projects and are not going to be in any particular order. So the first one is going to be Abyss World, AWT. This is one of my top gaming picks for sure overall. And guys, we're still super early for a few reasons. First of all, the market cap is only 6 million right here. It's still very small. I do forecast this to be within the $1 to $2 billion range. I think this is completely feasible. And to give you just an overall understanding of this, in case you're new to this channel, in case you haven't seen all of the other videos that I've dedicated to AWT, this picture right here actually gives a very clear understanding about the AWT matrix, an omni-chain, AAA multi-genre, dark fantasy gaming universe. 6 AAA titles, not 1, not 2, 6 AAA titles. Only on Maxi and Big in terms of centralized exchanges. It's gonna come to Steam and Epic Games, not just one, literally both of them. The backing of this project, just look at the names right here. Google Cloud, Microsoft, Epic Games, AMD, IGN. This is shielded by IGN. The main AWT game is shielded by IGN as one of the top gaming projects overall to be released in 2024. Not just in the Web3 world, but overall in gaming. If that doesn't get you hyped, I honestly don't know what to tell you. And also, right now it's only on Polygon, but it's actually going to be an omni-chain project, which is also going to be available through Sui, Ethereum, and plenty more. So a lot of exciting things about this project. And also a lot of you guys have asked me, oh, but how has this partner been involved in the process of developing this gaming studio, etc. And guess what? It says right here, Epic Games gave 100K of grant, Unreal Engine 5 technical support. This is going to be on Unreal Engine 5 games that are going to look like they're built for Web 2, for the Web 2 crowd, not just for the Web 3 world, because let's be honest, Web 3 gaming so far sucks, okay? But this aims to revolutionize the space. Here, I mean, I'm not gonna just quote every single thing, otherwise I would just stay here 2 hours talking about this project, but it's right here in the white paper of Abyss World. You're gonna be able to see all of the details. The website is clean, it's quite straightforward. You can find pretty much everything that you need to understand about this project. There's a lot of lores about characters, etc. And yeah, this is pretty solid. And also the last thing that I want to add to this project is that this is games that follow a stake to play and earn system, meaning that you're gonna be needing to stake to get some extra item rewards, to access some certain zones of the map, to access certain characters, weapons, and get access to tournament and exclusive events. But also, you're gonna be able to use stable coins and fiat to purchase in-game assets and to use as an in-game currency. And this is also an additional reason why I think that this project aims to bridge the gap between the Web 2 and the Web 3 world, which makes me extremely bullish about this project. And again, the market cap is only 6 million. I do predict this to be within the $1 to $2 billion range, but of course, that is just my price prediction. That's just my own personal opinion. We're gonna see about that, but just the fact that this is so small in market cap, there's a $100 million valuation for this project without any games released for the moment. You of course want to get in before the games are released if you're looking to make those multiple 100x's. I do believe 200, 300x from here is actually not out of the equation. Now, that was probably the main game, actually. It's not particular order for this 5 project, but that was the main one. So now, actually, no particular order, I'm going to talk about 4 more projects. The first one is Shrapnel. Shrapnel, as you probably know, this is the Call of Duty of Web3. It's probably, at least so far, for the games that, the tokens that are already released, this is the top gaming project built on Avalanche. And I'm very bullish on projects that are built of Avalanche. I think it's gonna literally melt faces this war, and I think it's gonna revolutionize the sphere a lot. This project had a lot of FUD in several locations. It had a very big, heavy correction. The demo is already being played by some players. I've heard very good things about this project. Honestly, guys, just look at any gaming clip that you can find on the X profile of Shrapnel, because literally they are posting gaming updates every single day. It really looks very similar to Call of Duty with a blend of maybe Halo and other shooters. And that is just not completely random, because there's literally developers that have been working for Call of Duty, Halo, and other Microsoft Xbox franchises. So very good stuff, in my opinion. I do think that this game is going to do very well. However, there are some flags that I want to raise, which, first of all, the market cap is quite big. It's 48 million in market cap. So the risk to reward ratio is probably not as good as other projects like AWT. Now, I was saying that I would have forecasted a 10x from the very top, the all-time high that Shrapnel registered. But now we had a pretty heavy correction. So from these levels, I actually believe that we can be back into the 20x territory. And I think it's pretty much a safe bet. The only other problem is that this is just a single game. So it's not a gaming studio like AWT that has literally 6 games coming by the end of the year. Now, it's not niche. It's less niche, in fact, than a dark gaming RPG like AWT. Call of Duty is probably as mainstream as you can get, and if they actually manage to onboard the Web2 crowd into the Web3 world, I do foresee very good things for this project. However, it's just a single game. It can be a deal breaker. You take it or leave it. It's just literally one single game. Now, does it do well? Well, this project is going to do extremely well. But if it doesn't do that well, then probably this project is going to suffer and fall into the abyss. No pun intended. And last thing that I want to say before concluding the Shrapnel conversation is, yeah, this is listed already on HTX and Bybit. Kraken, Coinbase, Crypto.com of the sort are still not there. And because of that, when this gets listed to the Tier 1 exchanges, of course, the price is gonna pump drastically. Before I move to my third pick of the video, I also want to remind you that I am a Tangent affiliate and I store literally all 5 projects that I'm bringing to you guys in this video. I store them on Tangent. This is my hardware wallet of choice. I literally solely use Tangent for all of my crypto. So this is how much I actually trust this company. The coin support is, in my opinion, unparalleled, way better than companies like Ledger or Trezor. The UI is the best in the game. It's also much more convenient. It's just literally cards. It's not a device that you need to power on and then you need to connect to your laptop. They're amazing. See it as an insurance policy. If you have any sort of money in crypto, there is no excuse. You need to get a hardware wallet. This is the safest. You don't want to use a hot wallet. You don't want to hold your funds on an exchange. Of course, I have a discount code down in the description. You click on it. It's going to automatically apply Cipro for 10% off at checkout. Only 49 if you get the 2-card set, and I do recommend the 2-card set for most people because you don't really need a 3-pack. Let me know if you guys have used my code so I can actually personally thank you. Third pick, ELAP Games. You probably have heard me talk about this game a lot. I always say that there's so much money on esports, and so there's crypto and gaming. You blend the 3, you have a match made in heaven. Now, it had a big correction, and by the way, in my Patreon, we were heavily buying right here. I think we touched the 0 to 8 cents. We were heavily buying right there. And guess what? I also do believe that it's still not a bad idea to keep buying right now, even at 0.37 cents. This is something else that can go beyond the 1 billion in market cap, and it's gonna make a lot of people absolute millionaires. It's in esports. The game that they have available right now is Cyber Titans, which also was released on mobile very recently on alpha testing. A lot of people are playing this. They're going to convention. They're gonna play literally tournaments. There's gonna be literally professional gamers being paid and making a living out of playing this game. So you can be sure as hell that I'm gonna have a very high conviction into this. And guys, I also want to remind you that I ran an AMA with the team. I have a playlist right here in which you can see all of the AMAs that I've ran with projects in the past few months, really. I've held one with ELAP Games right here around 2 weeks ago. You can check it out, the replay right here. And I had exclusive alpha, never released before, in which one of the main guys at ELAP Games revealed that they're working on 2 more games solely focused on esports, especially one shooter game that is going to be released very soon. Maybe it's going to be something in the style of Valorant. I don't know. That's what I suppose. But it's definitely going to be some very good stuff. He wasn't able to tell me much, unfortunately, because it's still confidential information. But I'm so looking forward to see what this project has to say. Honorable things to mention is that they literally merged with Elixir. This is a game developer that is owned by Square Enix, one of the biggest gaming publishers on earth, founders and publishers of Final Fantasy, one of the biggest gaming franchise. So very bullish stuff. And they also partnered with ChainGPT. This is one of the leader AI projects in the space, which I think is actually going to found the tournament entry prices and registration fees for the esports players. I honestly can't wait to see what this project has in the cards for us. This is another project that has a very poor listing for exchanges in this very moment. So you know that when those tier 1 exchanges come in, when more centralized exchanges, because right now it's only literally on Maxi and BigGet, you know that the price is going to follow as a result. It's going to pump a lot. So I'm super excited about this one, and I think it's going to make me and my community millionaires, no doubt about it. The next one that I'm going to mention is probably another project that is going to surprise some people. It's Alaska Gold Rush, or Carrot, as the ticker is. This is only 5 million in market cap in this very moment. A lot of people thought that this was much bigger than what it was, but because CoinMarketCap had the wrong circulating supply as at 100%, which was obviously not the case. Right now it's 35%, which is actually much better than the average when it comes to crypto gaming. So that is something very good. It's only listed on Gate.io and PancakeSwap. So Gate.io, you can't even use it from the UK, for instance. And PancakeSwap is a decentralized exchange. So you know that when those exchanges come in, the price is going to pump. This is a project, it's a metaverse gaming project in the style of a game like Red Dead Redemption, let's say. It's an RPG, but it's also a place in which you're going to be able to buy land. And one of the main things that really struck me is the in-game economy. So first of all, they have two kinds of currencies. They have Carrot and they have Gold. Carrot is the cryptocurrency, and you're essentially going to be able to trade these in-game assets through NFTs. So there is a clear utility for this token, and that makes me very bullish. And at the same time, there's also going to be this currency that is gold, which is not an actual cryptocurrency, but it's going to be another kind of in-game currency to, I think, for like potions and consumable items. Now, the gameplay is not built on Unreal Engine 5. It's not as good as other games like I mentioned in this list, like Shrapnel. However, it's still pretty fucking good. And also, I gotta say that if you look at the roadmap, there's actually going to be a massive in-game update in which essentially the game engine is going to be completely changed and revolutionized to keep up with all of these Web3 projects that are going to be released this year. So hopefully this is going to be good enough. But the main thing that I actually want to mention about this project is that they partner with Neo Tokyo. Yeah, Alex Becker pumping our bags once again. They essentially joined the Neo Tokyo Code network when it comes to their NFTs. That is very good stuff and exactly what I want to see. Now, the team is doxed as well. You can check the main people, the C-level team, have all their LinkedIn profile linked right here. The backing, other than Alex Becker and Neo Tokyo, is still pretty solid. It's looking super promising. That's all I can say. It's also going to be dictated of how good the metaverse narrative actually is in this upcoming bull run. I can't really find any other metaverse projects that I like, but this is another project in which you're going to be able to buy land, buy a house in the woods. Now, the last pick that I'm going to mention today, you already know what it is. Maybe you don't if you're new to this channel. However, you're excused. Is Oak Token, OTK. This is, I probably left the second best for last because, yeah, it wasn't in particular order, but AWT was my first pick. This is probably my second pick in this very moment. And yes, this game, some people ask me, oh, but nobody plays crypto mobile gaming. And I'm like, shut up. Just look at this. Go on the Play Store. This is the most widely played game of Web3 when it comes to mobile. 55k reviews, 4.3 stars in this very moment, 1 million plus downloads. I don't know what to tell you. 1 million plus downloads. There is a clear incentive for people to play this project. There is a double reward system, gold and OTK. OTK is the actual cryptocurrency. Goals is the loyalty points in which you're gonna be able to essentially redeem these points for reward prices. The OTK token, on the other hand, is gonna be assigned according to the leaderboard in a skill-based program like pretty much every other game. And it is a mobile aggregator, meaning that it's a simple app that you can download on the App Store or Google Play Store, and then there's going to be an array of games that are looking like this. Yeah, they look dumb as fuck. However, people play this game. Look around when you take the train, when you take the tube in London or whatever. Everybody's playing these games. And if people have a clear incentive to play this with a double reward system, they don't have one, they have two incentives for playing this. Rest assured, people want to make money, people want to waste time on simple games that are addictive. They are simple to play with very few barriers to entry. People are gonna play these games. We're gonna make a lot of money as investors. Now, if you had been in my Patreon community, which if you're not, I don't know what you're doing with your life, because we're already like a 6x from here. We're making crazy returns. I brought this to my Patreon. It was one of the first projects I brought at the end of October, literally. And now, here we are. I wouldn't say that this has a 100x potential, but maybe something between a 50 to a 75x seems quite reasonable. The tokenomics are also quite good. The circulating supply is better than most gaming crypto at this stage, is 22%, and the dilution is not as bad as any other project. And it's only listed on KuCoin when it comes to centralized exchanges. US people can't even buy this. Let's say that people from the US or many other countries that don't support KYC, they can't even buy on a centralized exchange. They need to resort to Radium or Orca, these decentralized exchanges built on Solana, which also comes to the point that this is built on Solana. I'm very bullish on Solana. I'm very bullish on Avalanche. Probably the best performers when it comes to gaming in this bull run are going to be on Solana and Avalanche. So this is another reason why I'm super bullish on this project. I think that this project is going to give me and my Patreon community a lot of money, a lot of returns in this bull run. And this concludes this video. This is pretty much it. If you guys want to connect with me any further, you know that the place to be is the Patreon. If you really are looking to create generational wealth this bull run, because you might have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to change your life, to create generational wealth, this is it. You want to join a community of like-minded people, of investors that are going to push each other. Not just my buy signal, but literally the best community in crypto. This is where it's at. I am building it myself, and I'm so proud to say this. I'm so grateful for everyone in here. We're achieving crazy results already, so you can't even imagine what we're gonna achieve during the bull run. And a lot of exclusive reviews. You know all these people that now are charging for your courses? Guess what? I have a full library on gem hunting, exposing the strategies that I use to hunt for new gems, full of tutorials as well, guides, exclusive Patreon live streams that I run every single week, Discord hangouts in which you're going to be able to chat and speak with me directly. Don't hesitate any further. And now I'm also offering yearly memberships, and you're actually going to be saving 10% off of your monthly charges. So I hope to speak to you soon and help you out with your crypto investing journey. And until then, as always, take care for now.